Good morning, beautiful souls. It's so good to see you. We're gonna dive in. The energy is a little funky, so I don't know where this message is going, but we're gonna do it anyway, right? Heart talk. All right, let's see. What do they want you to know? Okay. Conflict is inevitable. Encountering conflict in our lives does not say anything about who we are. It is over behavior in conflict that says everything about who we are. Your behavior, your actions. Because there is no avoiding conflict in life, it is crucial that we learn to get good at disagreeing with each other. When we remember that not every difference in opinion is an attack, we are able to give the love, the respect, and the compassionate listening required to handle conflict peacefully. Just because someone disagrees with us does not mean that they are against us. Because conflict puts us in a defensive place. It can trigger anger, frustration, and fear, which often makes us lash out, lose our temper, or shut down. When we realize that there is no such thing as a conflict-free life, we can instead choose to view every conflict as an opportunity to interact with others with a wider heart. Rather than letting conflict prompt behavior that we may not be particularly proud of, let it instead act as a trigger to dive more deeply into loving kindness. The next time you find yourself in conflict, see it as an opportunity to show the power and the bigness of your love. P.S. Our ideas can conflict without us being in conflict. Okay, so we keep saying stuff about, really coming to life with unconditional love. And this really does talk a lot about that, right? We're meant to have this love, understanding, compassion, empathy for others, this kindness in our hearts. Just because our thoughts, our opinions, our actions don't always, they don't always go along with everybody else, it is going to conflict people. It's what we do in conflict that really shows your true nature, right? So, I'm not going to lie, I have been picking up a lot of conflict. I just did a reading on my TikTok, and it talked a lot about copycats, conflicts, people trying to ruin other people's opportunities and blessings because they don't agree with something, right? That's on them. That's not on you. So let's dive in. Let's see what your angels, your guides, your ancestors, what messages want to come out today. Maybe you're in a situation where you feel conflict with another, right? Maybe you're in a situation where others are conflicted by you, and you're just like, what is going on, right? Let's see what they want to tell you. What does the collective need to know? Survival. Somebody's running from a firestorm. This is 3, okay? 3s can be thoughts. Something going on in your intellect. Just something that needs to be spoken or communicated, right? There is something that you are running from, and it is quite fiery. Okay, let's see. What do they want to tell you? Forgiveness. You're meant to have forgiveness in your heart. What did we just say? Forgiveness, unconditional love. Is this for yourself? Is this for others? This forgiveness brings about a lot of change for you. 5 has to do with change, but it also has to do with the 5th house, which is love, romance, children, creativity, hobbies, things like that. There is something that you're thinking, need to speak, that you're running from. You're running from this forgiveness, okay? And it's like when we choose to stop running and we really look at our hearts, your angels, one, are going to help you. They're surrounding you right now, okay? But there is a need for you to really open that heart, really allow forgiveness into your life. Cords may need to be cut. This forgiveness leads you to a lot of growth. You guys keep reaching for that light. Growth is here. So it's like you've learned some major lessons, right? We've got a 6 here. This could be in work. This could be in your routine. This could be in health. It could be your mental state, right? But it's like you need to continually reach for the light. There are cords that need to be cut. You're learning this. You're growing from this. I'm going to go with what I just heard. Divine connection. Okay, so we have a connection that's coming in. We have divine connection. This brings in a lot of change for you. Okay, whether this is a divine partnership that's coming towards you, whether this is you really connecting to the divine. But there is, when this happens, when you open yourself up to this connection, there's a lot of new life, a lot of new growth that's coming in for you. So, let's see. For some of you, this is romantic. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, look. Passion. Someone's meant to take the lead, okay? So this is 5. This is definitely passion when it comes to romance, when it comes to creativity, when it comes to life, right? Where are your passions leading you? Maybe to a divine connection. Ooh, 5, 5, 5! Major change. Okay, where do they want me to go? Okay, I got this miscellaneous deck that I've been working on. I tried to make it pretty, okay, because it's usually written on, like, you know, just plain cards. But I like things that are aesthetically pleasing. So let's see. What's the survival? What's the survival? What do they want to tell you? Okay, so you really need to focus, okay? Something about the month of April may be significant to you. Maybe you were born in April. Maybe somebody else was born in April. Maybe something happened in April or something in next April is happening, right? Something that you really need to focus on. One more, please. Okay, solar plexus. Joy, happiness, stepping into your personal power. This is also the 5th house, right? So your solar plexus, it's like sun energy, Leo, very fiery, right? There is something about you really needing to take the lead, taking charge, okay? If you're really trying to work with your solar plexus, I would say lemon, sun, citrusy fruits, you know, things like that. They really help to balance out that solar plexus chakra. All right, what's this forgiveness? What's this for? Ooh. I just dropped him. Hold on. Oh my god! Too old for all this bending. Okay, I'm not taking all these. Okay, I'm gonna put it back in, and we're just gonna. I don't want to bring that up. We're gonna see if it comes out again. Okay. Let's just see if it comes out, and then we'll take it if we need to. I don't like. There's a lot of weird energy. I'm not going to lie to you. There's a lot of weird energy. For some, you've been dealing with people that have paid practitioners to do things. And for others, this is people that have manipulated you. Okay? And this is who you're being asked to forgive. Why you're being asked to forgive. We need to rise above. Oh, they got so much to say. Yeah. For some of you, it really is a return to sender. Okay, there has been stuff that's been done. Things that were planned, Virgo energy, things that were really planned, analyzed, organized, you know, maybe things against how people looked at you, beauty. People were acting out of ego. I'm just going to take it and we'll see what comes out, okay? Things were acting out of ego. Maybe this is directed towards an earth sign. This is, you know, to really get somebody off of their path and purpose. I could be talking to a divine masculine, or, you know, your divine masculine is involved. There's a decision about a job, okay, that's coming in. They have a lot to say, okay? Your ancestors are here helping you with this. This does have to do with some kind of emotional conversation that needs to happen, okay? So throat chakra, Pisces, this is really emotional, okay? What is this growth? Yeah, there's something going on over there. I don't know if it's for a divine masculine or you are a divine masculine. Somebody's twin flame. They're meant to reach out because there's some kind of work that needs to be done. They've really been inspired over the winter, or things got really cold. Ghosted. No contact. There is success when you move towards the light. And look at this card. Growth when you move towards the light. So we have twin flames. The divine masculine, it looks like, is being inspired maybe to work with their person, right? Whatever it is, it brings a lot of light to the world and success. Tell us about, this connection. This person is really soul searching right now. I feel like this divine masculine, because I'm saying divine masculine because that card came out. Somebody's counterpart, it's almost like they realize something. This is a connection that somebody is really soul searching on. This is a new connection. This is not somebody that you've been with before. You may already know. But I don't even know if you've actually spoken to this person. Maybe you know of this person. I feel like you've thought about this, right? You've thought about this. December might be significant. Your birthday, their birthday, a month that you kind of started putting this together, right? Or maybe last December, this December. Okay, so yeah, you guys are definitely meant to come in, okay? This is community. It's collaboration. You guys are meant to collaborate, soulmate. Your person's watching. Okay, somebody's watching. Other people are looking at this opportunity. Don't laugh. Yeah, there's a lot of weird sketchiness going on. Okay. So we have focus, we have April, we have solar plexus, we have survival, right? Yeah, you're definitely meant to collaborate with somebody. Okay, this is a collaboration that you're running from. Step into your power. Get focused. What is it that you want? What is it that you truly want? What sets your soul on fire, right? Ooh, I told you. There's some negative manipulation. Maybe this person feels like they've been cursed, or there is negative manipulation. There's misfortune. There's catastrophe. There's a lot of stuff that maybe this is what this person's running from, right? Hate. All the things, right? There's a lot of negativity here, and it does revolve around four is like your house, your home, your foundation. Why are these cards flying out like this? You're meant to really have joy in your life, okay? This is a collaboration that brings a lot of joy. This person's running from it. Maybe they feel like they're too negative. I don't know. They're hesitating. Okay, let's move over here. So divine masculine, earth, learning lessons, taking path and purpose, really needing to have some kind of conversation, right? Forgiveness, okay? This is forgiveness. What do we need to know? December was on there. Care. So maybe this person is a parent. Maybe this person wants to reach out to support. Maybe this person needs support. Maybe they're going to reach out because they need support, right? I don't know. Maybe there's children involved. This really is some kind of eternal love, right? Soulmate. Did we get that already? I don't know. I feel it. This is somebody's soulmate. They're running from... There's a lot of fury around this person. A lot of anger. This involves a group, okay? Unpleasantness, offense. There's people that may be offended by this new collaboration, maybe. But there's a lot of eternal love. Yeah, they need help because they're in a nightmare. Okay, somebody needs help because they're in a nightmare. This actually brings in a lot of change. I'm getting the 8th house, which is transformation, right? When this person reaches out, divine charity, that came out earlier too. When this person reaches out, this is divinely orchestrated. Okay, let's move into this growth, this light, move towards light and success. What do they want to tell you about this? Family. I feel like this leads to like happy. This is like some kind of like happy family, happy bond, commitment, right? This kid's your soul family. This is a soul family. Winning, success, triumph, right? So this coming together, this commitment, this, oh my God, energy. This bond is really, it brings in a lot of victory, a lot of success. I'm getting heavy past lives. Or people are really looking at your pictures. Or maybe you're looking at somebody's pictures, right? You're trying to build up that worth, that personal value, right? Because you're like really thinking like, I'm not worthy of this, right? I don't know, you are. This person feels negative, right? But you're meant to be light. You're meant to have light in your world. Maybe this person's overloaded, right? With work. But they don't know how to let go. They don't know how to release some kind of, I can't even think of the word right now. This is fate. Yeah, this is definitely like soulmate energy. Why are my ears? Oh my God. Okay. So winning, success in work. There's something that's really faded. This 10th house is like new direction, maybe, right? New direction. Somebody may be worried about their reputation, right? Or how they appear. Okay, one more. And then they said, that's good. Yeah, they're afraid of what people think. What will people think with this new collaboration, this new endeavor, right? They're worried about the gossip. They're like, I don't know if they're even bullying themselves, like making themselves like, no, we can't do that. This person, they're losing stability here, right? So this is like a soulmate. They really do want to come together. I really feel like they feel out of place is what I just heard. Out of place. This is 8. This is transformation. And I feel like maybe they feel like they're failing at something. They feel out of place, but here's the thing. Follow your desires, follow your passion, follow your, what the lead here to this collaboration. Yeah, somebody's definitely overloaded. They're meant to come. You need to love yourself. Give yourself a little self-care. Meditate. Slow down a little bit, right? Because we do have something amazing. You need to really connect to the divine. Meditate. You're going to get answers to your questions, your problems, your, whatever it is that you're going through. It is leading you in a new direction. Interesting. All right, let's get you an angel number. Let's get an angel number, right? Okay, what do they want you to know? What's your angel number? Ooh, what is it? 1818, willpower. Okay, achievement, success, striving, forward, prosperity, go-getter, courage, and luck. Wow. Significant events are on the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. That's what I keep saying to you. An excellent proposal or change is coming. You are destined for greatness. Maybe you're doing something great already and you're like, what? I'm already doing something amazing. You're meant for more. Okay, 1818, 1s and 8s. You might be seeing those a lot. I'm seeing a lot of 3s too. And 10s. 0707, compromise. Yeah, somebody doesn't want to compromise. They're comfortable, right? Self-awareness, forgiveness, professionalism, empathy, tenacity, and freedom. Okay, let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding on to grudges. Express your emotions. Yeah, this is totally fitting this line. Express your emotions and aim towards a compromise. Where there is a lack of understanding, it's best just to move on. The truth will set you free. Okay, there is something about compromise. There is something about forgiveness. Maybe it's of yourself. Maybe it's of others. I don't know. Each person's situation is different, but there is a need to accept. When people reach out, don't be afraid, right? If somebody's really afraid, they're like suffering in silence. They're in a dark place right now. You're not meant to be there. 0808, swift action is needed, okay? You will enter a time of expansion, so begin taking steps towards achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously improve. Oh, and somebody has their mind set on you. I told you. 0110. What is this? Mirroring numbers today, right? Go after what you want. Unique destiny, inspiration, talents, gifts, appreciation, and gratitude. You are blessed with talents and skills that make it easy for you to stand out from the crowd. Embrace what makes you different. That's your path to success. Your dreams will soon come true. You need to take action. Where's your heart leading you? Okay. Where is your heart leading you? What's on the bottom? 222. Alignment. This is totally an alignment. You guys, this connection. It's all about connections, friendships, romantic. How do you move forward toward your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interest if it's piqued by something. Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. Somebody's setting into their path and purpose, okay? Let's get you another. Oh my God, they have so much to say. Law of attraction, innocence. Somebody really needs to look at life through the eyes of a child, okay? What else do they want to tell you? Oh, open your heart to love. Okay, we've got heart chakra and Cupid. You guys need to open your heart to love. Oh, this is glorious. This is spontaneous. This is love. Open your heart to receive. This is exciting. Oh God, so exciting. The ocean. You might need to cleanse something. Okay, a little purification. The deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into its healing waters brings about desirable effects. Better yet, spend time physically near the ocean. Allow its power and beauty to wash away all cares and concerns. I personally love this. Like, this is what I do whenever I'm feeling stressed or I'm feeling, that I need more grounding. I like to go sit, like, we have the beach that's super close by, and then we have like these beautiful little bay areas. I love to go sit by the water. And I just pop my headphones in, my earbuds in. I'll do a meditation. Let that salty air just cleanse away everything that needs to be cleansed. Okay? So, oh my God, you're headed out into your life purpose. With somebody, by the way. Okay? Don't forget that. Open your heart to love. And, it could be unconditional love. It doesn't even have to be, like, romantic love. This could be, like, just unconditional love where you guys are, like, amazing friends or something. I don't know. Love scares people. So start out small, right? Ooh, yeah, someone's changing their perspective. Okay, we got an emotional conversation. Sorry. That's a confirmation. Someone's changing their perspective. Get over here. Okay. Somebody really has lacked direction, okay? But I do feel like they are really balancing their head and their heart. Like, somebody has just been too much in their head. They haven't been listening to their heart. This has been delayed, okay? There's definitely been delays here with that hanged man. But it's like when they start realizing their heart's leading them in a really good direction. This is going to change a lot for this person. They're going to start taking charge. They're going to start making moves. Aries energy, right? This person really has the desire for stability. This person really has the desire for structure. Okay. So, and maybe that's part of this is like sometimes when we surrender to God, the universe, the angels, right? There's no structure. So you're kind of out there just floating around, going out willy-nilly, right? And anyway, so it's like this person's really getting the focus. They're getting the ideas. They're going to make moves, right? It's like, I am a strong and confident leader. This person's about to take the lead and they're coming right into their life purpose. Oh, so exciting. Okay, one more. Love it. A lot of opportunities are coming towards you, okay? A lot of opportunities are coming towards you. A lot of opportunities. This has definitely been slow and steady, okay? This business, maybe this King of Pentacles, right? Somebody who is regularly very stable, very secure, right? It's like they're slowly but steadily coming into the idea of this life purpose. This person, I do feel like for some of you, this is you and your person creating a business. Ooh, confirmation on that. Where did that come from? For some of you, this is like something that this person has, like, they're trying to slowly but steadily come around to this, right? I am focused and determined to achieve my goals. Well, the goal is your life purpose, right? So, I don't know, this may be happening now. Time periods are April, May, August, September. You know, we're getting Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We're getting Taurus, Virgo energy. Lots of earth here, okay? This person's really practical with their approach to things. And this could be why it's been so difficult for them to see things in a certain way. All right, but they are coming around. It does involve collaborating. It does involve maybe a soulmate. It does involve listening to your heart. I feel like this person is very grounded and they have, sometimes emotions make it difficult, right? You got this. You got this. Okay, I'm going to cut this off right now. This is long enough. Okay. I love you guys. I wish you so much love, light, truth, and clarity on your path. If you need help with cord cuttings, clearings, you know, even if you need help with like chakra alignment and balance and all of that kind of stuff, I can do that remotely. I also have time for spiritual guidance sessions, you know, personal readings, all of that. So please, there she is, confirming it. Listen, she's really in tune with a lot of things. There's been a lot of funky energy. So, yeah, if you guys need anything, please don't hesitate to reach out. I love you. I wish you so much love out there. Forgiveness. Open that heart. Open that heart to love, right? All right, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.